You're tuning into the Latin Feels podcast with your host, Daniel Alvarez, and the one and only Tiny. That's me. What up, fam? You are tuning into another episode of Latin Feels podcast with your host, Tiny, and your other co-host,
Daniel Alvarez.
Hey, how we doing?
Good. She's back.
I just did it. I just banged on it. Do I do it again?
Nah.
Do it again?
No. Well, you're back.
You're
back.
I am back. I'm back, baby, and I'm brown as fuck.
Show 'em the brownness.
Hey, hold on.
Vuelta. Hey. Well, we don't have a before and after because, you know.
Yeah, but I'm brown as fuck, baby.
Hey, just go to the last video. No. Did you have what were you wearing? No, you were kind of covered up, I think.
I probably was covered up, I think so.
You were wearing a purple sweater.
Yeah, now that I'm like brown, I'm trying my best to wear as many crop tops as possible.
Nice.
Before it goes away again.
Yeah. You got like what?
Probably like a month that I'll be this dark, and then if I don't keep up with the sunbathing, you know?
It'll go away.
Yeah, it goes away, unfortunately. But I still stayed, I'm tan, naturally.
Yeah.
But this kind of island tan is, you got to keep up with that shit.
But you're like nice
Crispy.
olive natural color, you know.
Thank you. We got to shoot. We need to do some photo shoots.
Dude, I've been saying forever. I've been trying to schedule.
Know. We need to do some photo shoots.
Let her know, bro.
My ass is brown. Everything's brown.
I'm down.
If it's brown, you know it's going down.
Oh shit! I guess it's going down, y'all. Let's
Yes,
see
your
if
photo
I survive. No, I'm just kidding. I just fucking heart.
Wheel falls off.
Yeah. And we'll go to the wheel fall off, you know. Why your shit flat? It's because I was shooting. The booty looks so nice.
That's the new catchphrase. We'll go until the wheels fall off.
Yeah. Hey, y'all got it from here, y'all.
We got some good catch. Baddie nannies. Go until the wheels fall off. That's good. I mean,
I've heard that before.
Go until the wheels fall off?
Go to the wheels. Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, that's an actual saying.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. We could go till the tires get flat.
There you go.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah, we should definitely do. We're gonna be doing some photo shoots for sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some photo shoots. Get that Patreon fucking going. And if y'all want to do behind the scenes, you gotta get on that Patreon.
Yeah. And
want to see this ass? You better pay the grass.
Oh shit! Everybody, where'd I go? In the comments, where's the link? Hit us with where's the link?
What else has been going on while? Have you been behaving since I've been gone? Has there been another co-host?
Yeah. No, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
His eyes were like,
you were looking. What? Yeah, I was like at home, just not doing much. You know, just chilling. You know, I was like, I gotta be a good little boy.
As long as you didn't have another co-host, I'm happy. Yeah.
That's what. If y'all ever see me here with another co-host, it's because I wanted to make her mad.
Yeah.
Right?
If y'all ever see one episode with another co-host that's a female that's small like me, it's because he's trying to make me mad, and I did not condone it.
There shall be no co-hosting here without you.
There should be no co-hosting without me. Yeah. Unless I approve it.
Nah, like aside from Danielle, and she's taller than you, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like I mean we had talked about this before. It was like, how long do you think it would take me to find somebody like if I wanted them to be kind of like a version of you?
Ain't nobody like me. Always imitated, never duplicated, baby.
Anyway,
just want to let you know.
Facts. I'm not.
One in a million.
I'm sure this has happened to you where you look like bummy as fuck, and guys will still hit on you.
Yeah. I always get tripped up on that. I'm like, bro, I literally look crazy.
You guys could wear like the loosest shirts or biggest hoodies, look like no makeup on, but we could tell. And we're like, bro, if she's a baddie right now, imagine like you're a fucking when you get super ready. You wait for, and then the other thing is like a psychological thing. I think it's more like it's easier to approach you where when you're not all super like
Done up.
to the T's, you know. It's a little bit, I feel like psychologically for a man, it's easier to be like, well, I could, you know, you're like a few levels down right now, maybe I could catch you, you know. But we know, dude, and we're like, that's a baddie right there. Like if she dresses up and she
Yeah, it'd be crazy sometimes when I go out there not looking so crazy. I mean, looking crazy, like my hair looks like on the side, looks like I have a fucking bird's nest.
Yeah. And
big old baggy shirts, you know.
and guys are like, hey, that bird nest can get it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Let me get in that bird nest, though, girl. Let me
Fucking
get
pull it. Come here. Los pájaros se cayeron, cabrón. You drop
And
dropping
I'm over
the
here like,
eggs.
yeah, let me see that bird.
I got a
Hold
bird for you.
up. Let me see your bird, though. Let me see your pajarito.
Damn.
Hey.
Let me land on it.
Hey.
Man, wildly right now. Hey, don't think I ain't gonna like.
What?
So what's up with DR? What happened? How was
Oh,
it?
you know, it's good. No, DR was amazing.
Yeah.
I have to admit that DR is beautiful, beautiful country. Never once felt unsafe. Like that's the first thing that I should probably talk about. Like as a female traveling with another female, like I never once felt like this is not a safe environment, you know, which is good. I was in the hood for a little bit though, I'm not gonna lie. We went to this one place where it was like the people.
Yeah.
And the people were getting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like barely any tourists, like no tourists there. So that was like the one and only time that I was like really like on my game, you know?
Yeah.
And I wasn't drinking at that time because I'd been taking antibiotics. So I was just like watching and observing. I was like, man, we're in the hood.
Yeah.
But even then, it was fine. You know, I never felt scared again. Besides that, the beaches are just absolutely beautiful. Crystal blue waters, like turquoise almost, white sand. And everybody was really nice, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in general, for the most part, I feel like most countries, the people are really welcoming. Obviously, every country has like their bad apples, you know, and you can run like you could be in Beverly Hills and run into the wrong person, you know, like there's no and then overall, cause like it's like my family is from Mexico and Mexico has like the cartels and da. But if you go to like where we're from and shit, everybody's like the
chill.
nicest people. You know?
It's el pueblo.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah, no, absolutely. The one thing that I do have to say about Punta Cana, not Dominican Republic, Punta Cana in general, because that's the only place that I was in Dominican, it was small for me.
Really?
Like me and Tanya did literally everything in like 3 days.
Really?
Like all the big clubs, like we hit it up in 3 days, you know? And then we're like, wait, what else is there to do here? And that kind of tripped me up because I've been to so many parts of the world where I've gone and like they usually have like, you know, a line of bars or like two separate areas for this. But there it was like literally one place with just a couple bars. And then that was it. There was no like downtown kind of thing or just different, you know, like just like finding different lounges and stuff. And believe me, I asked everywhere I went. Everyone, ¿y dónde van? O sea, I would always ask, y por si acaso, ¿hay otro lugar aparte de esto? You know, we went to the place called El Patio a lot. That was like where it was popping all the time. And it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I danced bachata.
You did that exact same beat last episode.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, you listening to the same song out here.
I dance bachata. I like dancing with the chunky guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that in the last episode.
Yeah, the chunky guys. Yeah, I dance with the chunky boys. Yeah, because they're so suave. Yeah. I like them.
What was I gonna say? Oh, do you think they do that because they want to because that's like a tourist destination, right? So you think they did that so they keep like the tourists kind of in that area?
I don't know. Maybe just like no funding for other places, you know, or. Yeah. Cause
I was when I like before you left, I was kind of like reading up on DR and shit, and there's like some parts that are like hood, like their crime rate is even higher than here. So there's like certain places that is unsafe. So you think they're just keeping that small so people stay kind of in that general area?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, cause like in Brazil, like you could go like bar hopping all over the beaches. In Peru, there's like a couple areas where you can go bar hopping, you know, like Puerto Rico. All these places that I've been to is like you have like this little area, but like there, it reminded me kind of Hawaii. So when I went to Maui, I remember there was only like one area in a plaza where that had like maybe like 4 bars, and that's like where everybody went.
Yeah.
You know, locals, tourists, and that's just like kind of the vibe out there. It's just like there's just this, and that's it. That's it.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I made some friends. Got to dance. Got to eat some good food. I got to go on a private island. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And yeah, sunbathed, ate, slept. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Had a good travel buddy, Tanya. Y'all know her from one of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our only guest so far.
Our only guest so far.
But we're getting close. Like the studios now, it's like 2 studios that we potentially can shoot out of. So
yeah, we're gonna get there.
Yeah. Our next guest is probably gonna be one of the guys that runs the studio.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike.
Hey.
You gotta get back to us, bro. What's up?
He's working. He's working. He's a working comedian.
He's traveling. He travels a lot. So
yeah.
But yeah, and he's like es güero, pero es Latino también.
Yeah.
So he's like a white guy that can speak Spanish.
I remember the first time I saw him at the Improv when I went to go see a show with you, and he talked about him being Latino, and I told you afterwards, I was like, he's Latino, habla español, like, realmente, like, yeah. He's like full on Latino.
I think his mom is Latina.
Okay, yeah, he looks super gringo.
Yeah.
Muy gringo. I'm gonna tell him that. Gringolandia.
Te ves muy gringo. I didn't have any shows this week. I don't think. I just hitting mics. But I've been getting love, man. Like I've been like a lot of people have been like, bro, you're funny. Like just random people been coming up to me and be like, you know. So that's been cool. I like it gave me like this little extra motivation. So I've been like I did like 5 mics the other night. Yeah. And one night I was like, fuck it, let's run it. And then yesterday I didn't because I went to check out the studio. So I was there till kind of late. And by the time I left, there is a chance that I maybe could have made the 3rd wheel right at the end. But I was like, nah, I'm just going to go home. But like I had this like urge to just like try some new shit that I was writing. And I was just like thinking about that. Like, damn, I want to go to the club and like try these new jokes, you know? So I stay with that with like little like. To see if these hit or not, you know?
You got it. Yeah. I think that me and Daniel have been talking about this. He just needs to get a solid set list. Like, he knows which, because he has so many different jokes that he can incorporate. But now he just needs to get that tight set and then get a little callback in there and make sure he puts his Instagram out. And I'm over here being his manager.
I mean, that might end up happening. I think see, like, was I telling you that I scratched myself? All that because she was coming into my apartment and I was like, put your hand through there's like a spot under the door that locks, so you like some people can open it. And I was like, you go open it, and she scratched herself, and I was like, because I'm walking basically with my hands, so I run into door, you know, like door stops and all that shit. So I have like little. I'm like, I don't even know where that came from. Anyways, that was a fucking.
You got a boo boo.
Yeah, and I was like, I was trying to put yours back.
I know. I was like, I told him, I was like, I got scratched over here on my wrist because I was trying to open it up like you told me to. And then he sees it. He's like, let me put it back. I'm like, I'm trying to put my skin back on.
Let me glue it back. Yeah.
Well, and that's it. That's all that's been going on.
But yeah,
I think. Well, the last time that I was on the podcast, I had said that, you know, my assignment ended with the family that I was helping. And now I had thought that I was going to come back to a new family. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. Just didn't work out, which is probably best because of the cats. So highly allergic cat. Yeah, highly allergic cats. But, you know, I'm freelancing right now. So I'm picking up little gigs here and there, random shit. I'm out to do something strange for a little change. Just saying. Times is rough out here, man. It is not inexpensive.
Yeah.
It is way too expensive to live out here.
Hit the follow, y'all.
Hit the follow, make us famous. Help me out. Y'all.
We coming. I'm gonna be a part of another podcast pretty soon that's like gonna
Blow this up.
blow up, because it's like, yeah, it's crazy how people in my life are like starting
Coming
to,
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, we were talking about that last night actually, how things have developed, because like the homie, his name's Prime, I talked to him about doing stand up like more than a year before I started doing stand up, and he was telling me like, yeah, he was always trying to encourage me the whole time, like, make more videos,
Yeah.
like, put yourself out there more, you know, like you got like something that people would be attracted to, you know. And I was always like, you know, kind of like half-assing it.
Yeah.
And then now that things are kind of starting to happen, he's just like, I told you, dog. Like,
I've been telling you, bro.
I've been telling you, you know. I'm like, I appreciate it, you know.
I have a question.
What happened?
Do you have your first set recorded?
Yeah.
You do?
I have my first set. I actually have a video.
I want to watch it. I haven't seen it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Dude, you'll fucking laugh.
Oh, man. I want to watch
It was
it.
at the Hollywood Comedy. It literally says like my first set on the title.
Is it on your YouTube?
No, it's just I have it saved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have that. I have two things that are interesting. So, three things. I have my first set that I ever did.
Yeah, and then you have the video.
I have a video that I made that night talking about how I felt about the set and like what I was feeling. And I also have a video that I recorded like a month before I did my first open mic, where I was just like, let me try this out, you know, like, and I was like holding a mic and everything.
The one with the Selena mic?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like I have those three things. So yeah, like I have a plan for something to work all that stuff in. At some point I'm gonna release something that's gonna have all that stuff in it.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like I just can like talk about my journey in comedy and what I was, you know, kind of like some of the things that I was experiencing and some of the ways that people have helped me out, because that's one of the things about stand up is that I feel like I've gotten the most support by like other people doing it than anything else that I've ever done. I'm having kind of like the success that I'm having, not just because of me and what I've been doing, but the help and like the guidance from a few people, you know?
Yeah.
So I for sure, like, maybe I'll get like videos of them talking about like, because I have guys that like our homies that were there like the first night I did my mic, like a first set, second day or third time.
They're like,
bro,
like the homie. He fucking sucks.
He had a little paper postcard. I had like a little note card. One of the homies actually just I put a little snippet of that video that I made a month before. I put a little portion of it online, and one of the homies was like, I remember you and your postcards. And then because he told me that, I never used postcards ever again. I was like, oh yeah, dog. Oh yeah. And I was like, I'm good, bro. And that really helped me out, because it helped me kind of like build the set that I want to do in my head. And then I just can go off that and just, you know, it's like notes in my head basically.
Yeah. So
that was good advice. Like he was just joking about it with me, but it ended up being something that helped me out. So shout out Sheen.
Hey.
Anything else?
That's it. I think that's it.
I mean, like I hate to talk about this, but there is like some sad news in the comedy world. Yeah, there was like this past Wednesday there was I guess it was like a four car crash on the 15.
Yeah.
And two people ended up passing away, and one of them was a comic.
Yeah. And
he used to go to Chatterbox. So I kind of like, he said hi a couple of times and seemed like a really nice guy, and yeah, he ended up passing on Wednesday. So yeah, it's crazy just the amount of people that have kind of like passed.
Yeah.
Like in the 2 years that I've been doing comedy, it's already like
10.
More than 10 people.
Yeah.
So that's a little.
With all tragic, like really, really tragic endings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's crazy, man. It's just like, just one of those reminders that life is short and you just gotta.
Fragile.
You gotta.
Live up every minute like it's your last.
Do your best.
Yeah, do your best.
Yeah.
I'm
just
sorry.
Be a good person.
Yeah, I never got a chance to meet him, but you showed me his Instagram, and I mean, all the comments are saying he was like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
He was like a clean comic. He wouldn't.
Oh, he wouldn't cuss?
Yeah, he wouldn't cuss.
Was he Mormon?
I don't know if he was Mormon, but he was like religious. Like he was like about his faith.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So really like a lot of the people talking about the comments or talking about like he was kind of like cool because he kept like his faith and like what he believed in, and still did it in a world where it's like
it's
degenerates.
really hard.
It's a lot of dudes that, like a lot of the comics.
Yeah.
We're just like
maybe that's why God was like, you gotta go.
Damn, that's crazy.
Joking. I'm a comic too, okay? God's like, you fucking it up.
Oh shit. You wildin' right now. DR loosened up something in you. What the fuck?
You guys like, you ain't ripping for me the right way.
God damn, we about to go into these riffs before we get in trouble.
No, I'm joking. Obviously, like that's not what God wanted or intended. You know, that's
or maybe it was. You like if
you ain't gonna be my real soldiers.
If God like has a plan for people, well, obviously that was a plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
yeah. Well, may he rest in peace, and may he be doing stand up there for the big guy.
Yeah. Shout out Nick Lanny.
Yeah, took it away too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
What else do we have on there? Oh, we're going to do some skits. So I don't know if you all be following our Instagram, but we're going to do some more skits that involves more slapping.
God damn it.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's like the biggest comment that like people know. I mean, we've only released one. So
yeah.
But yeah, people seem to enjoy me getting slapped or something.
I enjoyed it.
God damn it. You're like all the little things you've ever thought of me, little fucker. I was like, hit me harder.
Yeah, he's like, I don't feel anything.
I was like, motherfucking grown ass man. If you hit me in the face full force, like punch me, like a little slap is not gonna. I'm like, I'm good. It's funny, like people take it like, oh my God, you really got slapped, and I'm like, it was like whatever.
Yeah, he was chilling.
I was just like, another one. Go. Yeah. You wanna
do these riffs?
Get on these riffs.
Let's see.
Shake it up, shake it up. Man, that ass home.
Hey. Hey. Man, that is. Okay. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about you?
What's the most surprising thing I've learned about you?
Yeah. Well, it says me, but.
Yeah.
So that's the question is for you. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about me?
The most surprising thing I've learned about you. There's a few. Well, one thing that I when I first met, I like you, the fact how you, like you're like you have like a leader personality. Like you get shit done,
Yeah.
And that's what I was like, oh shit, that's dope, she out here doing her thing, And that's one of the things that I was like, that's great,
Alpha baby.
Some people have a few good attributes,
Mm-hmm.
like, and you just have a bunch,
oh.
And that's a great one,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just like let me tell Evelyn, I know she'll get it done, like or like for advice and shit like that. Like sometimes I feel like one of the things that I started to joke about this, where I'm like, I realized that like, cause you know how COVID had a lot of people started working from home because of COVID.
Yeah.
I made a joke like, some people need a boss, Some people need like the person that's on their ass, like,
yeah,
hey,
you.
bro, get this shit done. Right?
and that people
well,
is
with
you.
certain things, like if it's certain things that I really want to do, then I don't. But if it's other things that are like, I'm like, I love the stand-up aspect of it, the performing, writing, all that. But when it comes to like marketing and like all that stuff, I'm kind of like, I don't want to do that, So it just, there's certain things that I'm just like, I need a little push.
I'm over here like, bitch. I'm texting him at 7:00 in the morning. Hey, did you do?
I'm like, I barely got home.
He was so happy when I was gone. It's like, man, I have some peace and quiet. And I didn't text. I called barely. I barely called. I was like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's real when I wasn't the only one, though.
I know. My mom was so happy.
Yeah. So, hey, that's 2 against 1, bro. We're right. You're wrong. No,
that's funny. So, I think you guys, the viewers, already know that my mom lives with me. And she told my brother the other day. I heard her, too. My brother called her, and it was like 11 a.m. And he goes, are you just waking up? And she goes, tú sabes que aquí con mi jefa yo no puedo despertarme esa hora. Ahora me despierto a las 7.
The boss, yeah. The boss came back.
She told me, she's like, every day I slept until a las 11 de la mañana me levanté.
She was on vacation too.
Yeah, she's on vacation too. I don't know, man. I just like waking up early. What can I say? I am an early bird. Like, I have probably an extremely amount of energy. Like my amount of energy that I wake up with is impressive.
Yeah.
I'm like ready to go. Yeah, it's like my eyes open. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited for life. What's going on?
I mean, I've always been like a night person, so I'm usually going to sleep after 12. So it's kind of like I never got used to. I never got used to waking up early unless it was for work. Then I had, like, I would sometimes work with my dad at his, like, the warehouse he used to work at, and I had to get up like 5:30 sometimes just to leave at 6.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be like that too because I worked in the industry. I was a waitress. And I was coming home at 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock, for a long, long time. But even then, I would still wake up. I always gave myself 7 hours of sleep. I was like, all right, after 7 hours, I don't need sleep anymore, Yeah. But then I changed over to morning, like 8 a.m. shift. And that was like, all right, this is what I like. I like waking up at 6. I like getting, getting the day started and then getting home by 4. So...
back to
back to
what about you?
What about so what is one of the most surprising things that I've learned about Daniel? I think one of the most surprising things that I've learned about you is your resilience toward like how you are every day, like all the struggles that you go through, like being in a chair and having to do a day to day. I never really took that again because I think I treat you like you're not in a chair.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I definitely treat you like you're not in a chair. So when you give me those reminders, like, oh, these are the things, like, in order for me to get to a certain place, it takes me this amount of time. I remind myself, it's like, oh my God, yeah, he is in this chair and he does have to do way more things than other people have to do. Yeah. So the fact that you do all that without complaining is something, I've learned about you. I was like, wow, he's so resilient. Like he can do it. That's why I think I treat you the way I do, though.
You're like, you could take it.
Yeah. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah. No, I appreciate it because like it doesn't happen often, but there are people that kind of try to baby me and shit and like always want like, I'll help you,
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I can do it myself.
Yeah. I mean, I help you, I'll put the dishes, I'll do certain things, but like, that's just who I, and not because you're in a chair, but it's just in me to do that, Yeah. So I think that's something that I learned about you, how calm you are in certain situations too. Like you just keep your cool.
Well, I mean, I think I know where that comes from. It's just from being around chaos most of my life as a kid. And now I'm just like, nothing really phases me, I'm just like, it's what it is. If it didn't kill me, I'll be good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I learned about you.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
After this, I quit. I don't want to do it no more. I'm done.
I also learned he's a quitter.
Hey, chill.
He's not a quitter.
What's one skill/hobby you've been wanting to learn or start?
Ooh, what is one skill/hobby that I've been wanting to learn? I don't even know if it's like a hobby. I mean, there's, this, that I've been trying. Eu estou tratando de falar muito mais português, pero eu não falo muito, eu não tenho com quem falar. That means I have been trying to speak a lot of Portuguese, but
you don't have nobody to talk
I don't really have a lot of people to talk to, yeah.
Except your best friend.
Except for my best friend, but she's so busy all the time, Yeah. I do text her in Portuguese now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to text her more in Portuguese. I think that's one of the skills that I want to develop because I love Portuguese. I love it. It's such a beautiful language. It's so, something about it just like, just hits the spot for me.
Yeah.
When I hear it, when I speak, when I try to speak it, and just like how fun it is and like the balance to it. And I don't know, it just makes me genuinely happy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So that's one of the things. I don't know if that's a hobby though. That's not really a hobby.
It's more like a skill, no?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
like
more
you
like
have to learn it
yeah,
to talk Spanish.
yeah. If it were to be a hobby, I guess, just dancing, more dancing,
More dancing.
more dancing. Yeah, learning more of like hip hop, even tap dance and jazz. Like I would, oh man, if I could turn back time, I would get all back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What about you?
You want to be tap dancing?
Yeah.
Me, yeah, same. I don't know if it's like a skill or a hobby maybe you could turn into, but I want to get into acting.
Acting?
Yeah, I want to like try to do stuff on screen, you know, because I've always been. I've never felt like I want to be in front of a screen. I want to be the center of attention in a sort. But yeah, it's just something that I've been thinking about, and like I've been having people tell me like, yeah, you should get into acting, bro. Like you.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that sounds like, because I like deep down I've always been into movies, and then when I was younger I'll be like, that would be something cool to do, like especially like roles where it's like obviously my shit will be a little bit more limited. I can't be Spider-Man or some shit, you know.
I mean nowadays CGI baby.
But yeah, like just thinking about like let's say you're in a World War II movie and you're around like in sets where like you can go back in time in a sense. So that was always really interesting to me.
Yeah.
I just never felt like that's something that I can do. You know, just being in the hood and all that shit. Like I never thought about it in that way of like, yeah, maybe I could do that.
I mean, there could be an Avatar 4 by the time you're ready, and you could be that.
Wheels too. Fucking, I got skinny legs too. Like the movie, they did a good job of like representing like a spinal cord injury in the movie.
Yeah.
For like the limited amount of time that
they showed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, like they made his legs skinny for real.
Yeah. Okay, what's the most embarrassing thing someone has caught you doing?
I could think of one right off the bat. This shit's funny.
Okay, you go, because I got to think of mine.
Okay, so I was like 16, and I was living with my aunt, and I was trying to pierce my nose. So I was like, and nobody was home. It was just me by myself in the house. So I was like trying to pierce my nose, and I had the radio, like the music blasting, and there was like, I forgot what song it was. It was an R&B song though. And then I was looking in the mirror, and I was like trying to pierce my shit, and I just started singing to myself. Like I was into that motherfucking song. Like, I was like out here singing, and then one of my cousin's friends
singing, my whole life has changed.
Yeah, it was probably what like
since you've been here.
Yeah. So I was doing that, and then one of my cousin's friends came, and the door was open. So this motherfucker was just standing by the door watching me and shit. And then I finally noticed, and I was just like, yo, that shit is embarrassing, bruh. Shit caught me all in my feels and shit. I was so embarrassed. Yeah, that shit was funny thinking about it.
That's funny. Yeah, man, sorry, I'm thinking about the song now. My whole
Yeah, it was a little after that. Because that was like 6th grade for me. So this was like 10th grade maybe. Baby. Yeah. So, but I'm like, I can't remember what song it was, but it was like one of the, like a romantic R&B song. Just shit.
Casey and JoJo.
I was over here. Yeah, shit. I was like, yo, you just gonna stand there and not say a goddamn thing, bro? He was like, oh, nah, you good, bro. Oh, and the funny thing, too, is like, oh, bro, don't even trip. I do it, too, bro.
He's trying to make you feel better. That's funny.
Yeah, she was crazy.
One of the most embarrassing things that somebody has caught me. This had to be probably like elementary school, going into junior high, maybe even junior high. I can't remember exactly. But because girls were getting boobs, I was like, how do I get those? And I was a late developer. Like I didn't have any boobs. Really? Probably until like 7th or 8th grade. And even then they were very small, you know? So I remember I was like, I just got to stuff my bra. That's what we just got to do. We just got to put some tissue in here. And I remember one time it was like showing, and they were like, hey, you have, I was like, what? No, it's not. No. And I remember running to the bathroom and just crying. I was like, oh no, they know.
They're gonna
Everybody
know
knows. Yeah.
I have tissue titties.
Yeah. Not anymore.
You stuffing your brows now? No,
Not anymore, baby.
yeah,
It's the real deal.
that's fucked up because when you're at, like that age,
Yeah.
that's just like everything, like
Yeah.
what your peers think about you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that was embarrassing.
that's some I'm gonna go hang myself type shit right there.
Oh, I have another one. I have a good one. I have another one. This
What?
one's fucking good. So, also in junior high, I was just fucking up left and right in junior high. Also, I wanted to like get my eyebrows done, right? Because they were like so bushy and like all the girls were starting to like pluck their eyebrows, but I didn't want to pluck mine. I was like, I'll just shave a little bit off the bottom. Bro. Eyebrow gone. Like I literally had like one little piece left.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking joking. I had the like it was so bad that I had to go show my mom. I go, Mama! And she's like, ¿Qué hiciste, Evelyn? I was like, no sé. She's like, ahora te tengo que cortar el cerquillo. So I had to. She had to cut my bangs like Betty la Fea.
Yeah.
And on top of it, I wore glasses.
Really?
Yeah, so I had to go to school with bangs like covering my eyebrows so that no one could see them. And my mom helped me like draw in my eyebrows.
Yeah.
Until they finally grew out. That was fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, that's funny.
My mom still remembers that. She's like,
Yeah.
¿te acuerdas cuando te sacaste todas las cejas?
That's funny. I'm just calling you. What up, one eyebrow?
Yeah, I was so bad. Oh my God, it was so bad.
Should we do uno más?
Una
We're at
más, yeah.
like 40 right now.
Okay. Last one. If you could possess a talent that you currently don't have, what would it be? To do math.
To do math.
That's
You're not good at math?
100%. If I could possess a talent that I don't have. No, actually, you know what? Not math, because math is so easy that you can do it on a calculator. Fuck that. I don't want to do math. I take mine back. Hold on. If I could possess a talent that I don't have is memorization. Like memorization.
Remembering
Yeah,
things?
remembering lines like for acting and stuff. Like it's really hard for me.
Oh.
That's why I like improv and I like being able to be loosely in a script. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like.
I mean, well, there's techniques and stuff that
Yeah.
you can learn, and I'm sure, like, let's say you started acting, like you learn how to get better
guess.
at memorizing and all that.
Yeah.
Stuff, so,
It just seems crazy, man.
yeah. But like, there's a lot of actors that aren't good at memorizing things. They're just like little things that they do, or sometimes it's just like day by day, taking it day by day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because I've been trying to kind of get into it. I've been seeing a lot of like stuff on like acting and acting tips and stuff like that from like real people, real actors. And yeah, like there's like really big A-list celebrity actors that aren't good at memorizing stuff, but they just have little things that they do.
I would be constantly on set. Line.
What's my línea?
Line.
Pasa la línea.
Line. Line.
Not those, dog.
No, not those. Hell no.
If I could get a skill, probably be singing.
Singing.
Singing,
Okay.
yeah. I feel like it's just interesting when people can sing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like a really interesting talent to have.
Yeah.
Because you could just be like randomly, like, let me get down real quick. You know? I think the performing aspect of it.
Yeah.
You know? Because
Yeah.
it's like comedy, like getting on stage and
Yeah.
you're in front of a crowd. So something like that would be cool. Because I suck at singing.
I like to sing, but I'm not great at it. But no.
Should we just do the last one?
Yeah. No. That's it. Let's save it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else before we get off?
Let's see. We got some skits coming up. We're gonna be working on those tomorrow, and then look out for the new guests that we're gonna have.
Yep.
Hopefully this upcoming week. And besides that, like, subscribe, share it with your people. Help me pay my bills.
So she don't gotta do something
Strange
for
for a
some
little change. Unless you interested,
change.
give my DM.
Don't say that. I'll be like, hey,
What do you mean?
What do you mean
Okay.
exactly, man? You get a titty or what? What I gotta do?
You get a picture of my ear.
I'll picture your ear. How was that?
What? That's a hole. That's a hole.
Jesus Christ. All right, we out of here, folks. This is getting a little, But yeah, leave a comment. answer some of the questions in the comments. Some of the stuff that we threw out. We want to know what you guys are into. What some new hobbies and skills you want to get.
There was a comment that I wanted to comment about. There was someone that said maybe you guys can go hit up some taco stands. I think it was like something like that to make it like more Latin. I was like,
my
you know
sister.
what? Was that your sister? Yeah. Hey, I'm in it. Let's go.
Yeah. Shout out Annette. Commenting on a lot of our videos, saying I sounded like R2D2 in one of the last ones. Yeah. But yeah, shoot the comment, like, subscribe, all that shit.
All right, we out. Bye.
Bye. Y se acabó la cosa. That's it. That's the end of the show. We'll catch another episode with Tiny and the Man on Wheels.